The dogs up in this end of the United States are a prolific source of considerable uneasiness just now. They have contracted the habit of going mad. When a dog has been seized with the rabies, he is as important as a bill collector. Nobody is safe. Over in Newark, one of them chased the president of a bank 3 times around a block. This has put people to thinking seriously about applying the pruning knife of reform to this growing nuisance. New York is a great place for dogs. Every style of dog ever invented is numerously represented on the streets of New York, from the aristocratic spaniel with a brass-mounted collar and his monogram on it, to the stray yellow dog with a tin can tied to his continuation. As you walk down Fifth Avenue, you look at a carriage driven by a magnificently liveried coachman. By the expression magnificently liveried coachman, I don't mean a driver with a magnificent liver, but one clad in a magnificent suit of livery. Well, you look at the passing vehicle, and you see in the window what at first seems to be one of those English noblemen of the Lord Dundreary stripe with side whiskers. All that is lacking is the eyeglass and the drawl. New York is overrun with this particular kind of duke. A second glance reveals the fact that the head at the window of the carriage belongs to one of the Skye Terriers. You pass on, musing on the probability of the Darwinian theory being true after all, when you suddenly step off sideways to make room for one of those white thoroughbred bulldogs with bloodshot eyes that is tugging at a chain, at the other end of which is one of those short-haired Bowery toughs with whom Nast's pencil has made the world familiar. The brute shows his teeth and has got no muzzle on, but as he surges toward you, you sigh to put a muzzle on him. The muzzle of a shotgun would fit him best. A few minutes later, you meet a delicate-looking dudine wearing eyeglasses, usually for mere affectation, and leading a dog as big as a calf. It looks as if he might be a Siberian bloodhound. There is no doubt about the woman who is leading the animal. She is a fool for lack of sense. Another breed of dog that seems to be a great favorite with the softer sex of New York is the pug. He is always disgustingly fat and ugly beyond description. As he waddles along, he reminds one of a potato with 4 matches for legs. Greyhounds are much affected by dudes, and setters and pointers can be seen sitting in the windows. Some of these animals wear costly blankets and are led out every day by servants to take their constitutional walks for the benefit of their canine healths. As I said, every style of dog that has ever been invented can be seen on the streets of New York. Even the toothsome, no-hair Pelion dogs of the Mexican, of which they are very fond in the shape of tamales, prevail to an alarming extent, as does the diminutive Chihuahua dog, scarcely bigger than a kitten. Some of the dogs are magnificent animals, but that is no great source of comfort to the person who contracts hydrophobia. For this reason, in the future, the muzzle dog will be arrested and filed away for future reference in East River. The recent cases of hydrophobia in New Jersey have made people nervous, and even the cast-iron dogs that are exhibited in some windows are viewed with distrust.